Okay, so it's back to ComputerCraft. Now, if you recall from the end of the last episode, this thing wasn't really working correctly because the problem is this was sending requests to itself and receiving from itself. And when you look at the console, this is a slightly different error actually. But basically, what's going on is that get root is not it's being thought of as a nil value, and that's not exactly what we want. So what's going to have to happen is it's going to have to go into a more sort of standardized system. The reason for that is because it's just with these things like with like a network and stuff. It's like unfortunately there's no real getting around the fact that it's actually quite difficult to do, and you have to have all the sort of like main stuff. Otherwise, it won't really work. So the way to see it though, and just what I wanted to talk about just before I go into everything, which I'll be doing next episode, is this gold one here. This advanced computer is going to be the console, and then this one here is just going to be the server. So the server is not going to actually interact at all with the users and stuff like that. Or the server is purely for control and command queuing. Was it queue event and stuff like that. All that stuff is going to happen here, and this will facilitate the ability to allow and then we'll get return values of if turtles are in idle or working states, and so that will be what that does. And then all the stuff will happen on the console, like user interaction and display and stuff like that. So obviously the servers run first, and the console, and everything that the server does is done in the RedNet message queue, which is obviously standardized and set up by RedNet and Red Power and all that stuff. Even though I believe, like I said, in 1.5 does have multi-channel, but yeah. Now I just wanted to do, and there's another note to make here. And this note is about this error, obviously, with the fact that it get root packets, because that's obviously where the problem has been arising. Now, get root is the initial connection. So it's basically a request for every turtle, or I suppose possibly relay as well. Well, that is turtle. Well, that's not. No, that's not actually, is it? But yeah, everything, I think, yeah, every turtle, every computer, within range to respond. There's another thing about the file structure, and I think that the computer's files, they're all with like Java class files. But anyway, so I have every turtle within range to respond with how many hops away from the server. So this is obviously the thing about a tree network is obviously you've got to actually build a tree network. It's not like you can't. I mean, you probably could actually. There's probably two ways. There's probably a difference between like plan based and agile development in it, something like that. I'd think anyway. Like plan driven, you'd probably just have all the you wouldn't account for there being more turtles on the system. But obviously, the modern way of doing things is with agile development, and I mean, that's it's a contentious issue, that one, but yeah, so basically, so this is obviously a more agile project. So in terms of, so basically the tree network is built on the fly. So so basically the one with the shortest number of hops is set as the parent node, and they set the number of hops from the server to 1 greater than the parent node. So obviously the parent nodes are going to be at 0 console, or whatever. That's at 0. So we keep on going up, and then once it keeps going up, to the turtles, it will then propagate backwards through the network. And also you need bug fixing as well, with no crashing, with invalid commands. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to go into this in like a lot more detail. So next episode will probably be quite a lot, but I'll go into it, have a go at it, and then yeah, I mean that's that really. So yeah, thanks for watching.